Welcome to Today's Issues, a community service program informing you of the issues and events in the four-state area. Now, here are the issues for today on KNEO 91.7 FM.
Good morning. This is Luke Taylor with a Capitol Report update. State Representative Lane Roberts discusses what the State House is doing to prevent crime, as well as several other bills that the House has been busy working on.
Good morning. It's Lane Roberts from House District 161. We had an interesting and productive week in the House last week. I filed House Bill 1659, which is a comprehensive public safety bill. And that bill made it out of the House last week. It's aimed at reducing crime in Missouri. It does several things. It emphasizes crime prevention as a top priority. The House leadership sees the early transmission of this bill to the Senate just 6 weeks into the Senate as a significant step toward potential enactment. Regarding juveniles, the bill proposes changes to the circumstances triggering a certification hearing. It shifts the age from 12 to 18 to 14 to 18, given the significance of that conduct. House Bill 1659, under that bill, offenders 18 in the state's correctional system would be physically segregated from older counterparts, and there'd be educational programs to help them get their high school diploma or GED equivalent. Aspects of the bill also involve stopping cyber stalking and creates a cyber stalking and harassment task force. It also contains Blair's Law. For many who don't know, Blair Lane, who was killed in 2011 when somebody was firing guns into the air in celebration, and the bullet unfortunately struck her. When someone shoots a gun irresponsibly, that bullet's got to come down somewhere. In this case, it took a young woman's life. And there's a world of difference between the right to keep and bear arms and how you conduct yourself with those arms. Responsible gun owners don't do that. So this law prohibits celebratory gunfire. It increases the penalty for assaulting a law enforcement animal. It changes the law to allow a prosecutor in a jurisdiction where a person is convicted to file a motion to vacate to that where the charges were filed. It expands the definition of a persistent offender. It restores minimum prison terms for offenders with prior felony convictions or convicted of armed criminal action. It adds the offense of endangering the welfare of a child in the first degree to knowingly encouraging or causing that child under 17 to engage in a violation of law relating to weapons. It makes a Class C felony of delivering a controlled substance that causes serious physical injury. It also allows counties to create a division of civil oversight, but limits their power to recommending discipline. It creates a fund to capture money from the federal government for the Public Defender's Office. And this bill came out of the House with a vote of 120 to 26. In other things, very importantly, the Missouri House passed House Bill 1495, which bolsters veteran mental health support. It also passed its version of initiative petition reform. That is House Bill 1749. The Senate also passed a version. My hope is that between the two, we manage to do something with that this year. The House version standardized petition signature pages. It creates some circulatory requirements. There are federal law limitations. It reviews by state officials. It creates voter challenge eligibility, advances submission of sample sheets, and repeals adhering requirements. This is a significant step in the right direction. I hope that we are able to do something that works for both chambers.
161st District State Representative Lane Roberts can be reached at his Jefferson City office at 573-751-3791. We'll also mention that we're making the Capitol Report update available as a podcast now. Find it wherever you get your podcasts and get each day's update from our local legislators by searching for KNEO Capitol Report.
This has been Today's Issues. For more information about the issues you've just heard, call 417-451-5636. Today's Issues is presented as a public service of KNEO 91.7 FM, a Sky High radio network.